Hello friends, hello neighbors, and welcome back to more Madden NFL 08 Superstar Mode with your future Hall of Famer, Malik Thomas. And today we are continuing the rest of the regular season with weeks 14 and 15. Now I know in the last episode I did say we'd finish off the regular season, but I decided to split it up into two videos. Normally I have 3 games per episode. This time I'm going to do 2, and then the next episode we might do 2, or maybe 3. Maybe we'll add in a playoff game. We'll see. Either way, before we jump into any gameplay, let's get an update on the standing so far. In the AFC, there is a lot going on. The Bengals, Colts, Broncos, and Patriots are all positioning for the number 1 seed. Then you've got the Jaguars, Chargers, Dolphins, and Steelers also in the playoff hunt. In the NFC, another big tie, 4 ways between the Bears, Eagles, Washington, and the Packers. We have a couple other teams on the outside looking in: Falcons, Seahawks, Giants, and the Bucks, maybe even the Lions looking to cash in on a playoff opportunity. In the AFC North, the Bengals lead the Steelers by 5 games. They have a 10-2 record. The Colts are battling still with the Jaguars. They have a half-game lead over them. In the AFC East, the Patriots have a 2-game lead over the Dolphins. They're 10-2. In the AFC West, the Broncos hold a 2-game lead over the Chargers. The Bears and Packers are tied in the NFC North. In the NFC South, the Falcons have a 2-game lead over the Buccaneers. In the NFC East, the Eagles and Washington are tied. And in the NFC West, the Seahawks have a 2-game lead over the 49ers. They lead the division with a record of 7-5. So far this season, Malik's got 746 yards, 6 touchdowns on the ground. That ties the number that he had his rookie season. And he is averaging almost 6 yards per carry, 5.9 right there, and he has not put the ball on the ground so far. He's also got 24 receptions, 345 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And for Joseph Adai, he's got 519 yards, 3 touchdowns, and is averaging just under 4.5 yards per carry. And as was the case last season, he's not really a threat in the passing game. So these next couple of games are going to have pretty big implications. As you saw, in the AFC, everybody is fighting for that number 1 seed. We're not just against the Patriots, it's a 4-way tie, so we need to win. We cannot afford to lose. It's already like it's the playoffs. So let's jump into the action, why don't we? Week 14, we are hosting the 4-8 Houston Texans, a division rival who would love to make some late season spoils. Here's the handoff for Malik. He picks up about 8 yards, and then he catches the screen pass, and he gets to the 30, tries to make it to the first down marker, but no good there. So he takes another handoff, this time to the left, and he picks up about 6 yards. Later on 3rd down and 8, he calls for the football, but Peyton is pressured, and it's incomplete. So Colts, 2 field goals later, they lead 6-0. Nice first down run right there by Malik, moving the football. 1st down and 10, he gets another handoff, and that time he is hit and fumbled. I jinxed him earlier, guys. I said he didn't fumble at all this season, and he does right there. However, the Colts challenge it, and his elbow was down. So I avoid the jinx. Malik avoids turning the ball over. But he does come through with a big clutch catch on 3rd down to move the chains. Then Peyton in the shotgun throws and gets it to his receiver. 1st down Colts. We are cooking in the red zone at the 4-yard line. Malik takes the handoff off the right tackle and dives his way in for an Indianapolis Colts touchdown, their first touchdown of the day. And the score at the half is going to be 16-3, Colts in charge. Here are the numbers so far: 6 carries, 34 yards for Malik Thomas, and Joseph Adai's got 7 carries, 24 yards of his own. Malik still clearly a little bit more efficient with the football. Second halftime, Malik gets the football right there, 5-yard pickup. 3rd down and 7, 5:16 to go. Peyton throws an ill-advised pass, and it's intercepted by Fletcher. Texans looking to take advantage. They hand it to their running back, and he takes it right up the middle. Touchdown Texans. Just like that, it's a 16-10 game. Malik picks up a couple on the carry right there. 2nd down and 9 from the shotgun. He takes the direct snap once again. Able to make a move, picked up of about 6 yards right there. Then on 3rd and 6, they give it to Malik. He's not able to pick up the first down, so the Colts would settle for a field goal. Then with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, Matt Schaub drops back and launches a piss missile all the way down the field to Andre Johnson, the star wide receiver. And he outruns the DBs, takes it all the way for a touchdown. And at the end of 3, we've got an exciting game going on. The Texans finish off a drive with a field goal. They take their lead. It's 20-19 with 5 minutes to go. Peyton has plenty of time, throws deep, and gets it to his tight end, Dallas Clark, who picks up a lot more than a first down right there, getting it into Texans territory. They're not able to convert. 4th and 5, they settle for a field goal and recapture the lead. So at this point, it's 22-20. Texans looking to get the lead back, and they start pretty nicely with a nice gain of almost 10 yards. 2nd and short. Matt Schaub throws, gets a first down. 3rd down later in the drive, 3.5 to go in the game. Schaub throws it over the middle to Owens, and he picks up the first down. 1st and 10 at the 27, now under 3 minutes to go. They go back to the ground game. Nice pickup there. 2nd down and 9. Matt Schaub hands it again on the draw. Another nice pickup. Texans are cooking at the 12-yard line. 3rd down, 2:15 to go. Schaub has plenty of time. He throws to the left, and it's caught into the end zone for a Houston Texans touchdown. A big go-ahead play right there. 26-22. They go for 2 and pick it up quite easily, and it's now a 6-point lead for the Texans. So the Colts, 2:04 to go, down 6. They need a touchdown. First play, they give it to Malik. He takes it up the middle, 5-yard gain. 2nd down, they go right back to him, and he picks up the first down, moving the chains as the clock continues to tick. 3rd down, later in the drive, Peyton throws, gets it to Marquise Freeman. It's caught, but only for a gain of 7. So 4th down, give it to Malik. He's gonna pick up the first down with a nasty spin move, and he gets out of bounds past midfield. And the Colts are moving the football with 1:20 to go. Peyton from the shotgun, pump fake, throws to the right, gets it to Dallas Clark, 1st down and more. We're inside the red zone, or nearly inside the red zone, when Malik Thomas pulls in a catch from Peyton and takes it all the way for a touchdown. 21 yards out. That right there is going to tie the game. And the Colts settle for the 1-point conversion, and that is going to give the Colts a 29-28 lead with exactly 1 minute to go. The Colts defense looking to come through clutch. 3rd down opportunity, 47 seconds to go. Matt Schaub is going to be in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw and get it to Andre Johnson again. 1st down past midfield. 2nd down and 10, under 30 seconds to go. Matt Schaub drops back, throws deep down the field, and that is to Owen Daniels. Touchdown! Touchdown, Texans! What in the world is happening in our secondary? But that could be the ball game. We give up the lead. Under 30 seconds to go. It's 34-29 after the failed 2-point conversion. And then the omens are not looking good for me because I stumbled to pick up the kickoff return. And now it's 20 seconds to go, and we have to find a way to score. But that's not a problem when you have Malik Thomas, who takes it all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. A miracle in Indianapolis. Call it one of the greatest finishes of all time in Indianapolis. Certainly in this series. Unbelievable. The Colts take the lead with under 10 seconds to go. But the Texans will have one final opportunity. Here is Matt Schaub. He throws deep, and it's incomplete. That is going to wrap up this amazing finish in Indianapolis. The Colts survive against the Houston Texans at home in the thick of one of the closest playoff hunts in recent memory. The Colts pull it off and keep their chances for the number 1 seed in the AFC alive. That is just plain crazy, ladies and gentlemen. On the game, Malik had 76 yards rushing, 119 yards receiving, along with the pair of touchdowns. But we're not done yet. We gotta keep going because the Jaguars are continuing to win their games we need to as well to make sure that we win the AFC South. No time to waste. Week 15, Colts are hosting the Chicago Bears, who come in at 9-4. Third down, early first quarter, Brian Greasy from the shotgun drops a dime to number 16. Touchdown Chicago. They take an early 7-0 lead, and he makes a little show of it. Third down, still first quarter, Bears with the ball again. Brian Greasy under pressure throws, and it's incomplete. But the bigger news from this play, Brian Greasy injured. A pinched nerve kept him from returning to this game. So, Bears would take a 10-0 lead after that. First running opportunity for Malik ends in disaster. He goes nowhere but backwards. They give it right back to him on 2nd down and 13. This time he makes a move, picks up about 5 yards. And that's going to end the first quarter. The Bears have a 10-0 lead over the Colts. First down, pitch to the left side. Malik makes a move, gains about 3 or 4 yards. First down and 10, still second quarter. Peyton throws deep, and it's who else but Anthony Gonzalez, who not only brings it in, but goes in the end zone for a touchdown. That is going to narrow the lead down to 10-7. 38 seconds to go before halftime. Peyton with the football throws an interception. That would give the Chicago Bears another opportunity to extend their lead. They did so with a field goal, and it's 13-7 Bears at the half. Not looking pretty on the ground. You see for yourselves. There's nothing else to say other than that we are just getting dominated. Second half, opening kickoff. Malik with the football goes to the left side, and he gets tackled almost near the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to him, absolutely nowhere to go. Third down and 8, 6.5 to go in the third. Peyton with the football throws to the right side, and that's brought in. First down Colts. Later on, Peyton throws, and that's to his tight end Dallas Clark, another first down. Handoff to Malik to the right side, and he's brought down pretty quickly. Then Peyton on third down gets it to Dallas Clark, but he's short of the line to gain. Colts settle for a field goal. 3:49, third quarter, third down and long. Malik is the primary receiver. Peyton tries to get it to him, but it's incomplete. Colts have to punt. We get the ball back, but this time at our own 3-yard line. The Bears bring the heat and take down Peyton Manning in the end zone for a safety. It's 18-10. Bears with great field position move the ball down into the red zone. Third down and 6, not good enough for a first down, but the Bears would take the field goal. It's 21-10. Malik on the kickoff tries to make some moves, breaks free for a moment. I thought he had a chance to break it there, but he's tackled at about the 40-yard line. Nevertheless, a great kick return. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Peyton on third down in the shotgun. Launches deep, and that's Marcus Freeman, the rookie. Maybe the rookie of the year. Honestly, he takes it all the way. Touchdown Colts, and they go for 2, and they are denied. So it's 21-16. Colts get the football back. Under 4 minutes to go. They are trying to get some points to take the lead. And then Peyton gets it to Dallas Clark, and that picks up the first down. Peyton from the shotgun has time, throws a dart, and it's caught again by the rookie Marquise Freeman, his second touchdown of the game. That gives the Colts the lead. On the 2-point conversion, Peyton throws it out. It didn't look like it was going to work, but it does. They get the 2. They're up by 3. Colts defense comes through clutch, so the Colts have the ball back, trying to run out the clock. Second down, and again Joseph Adai has nowhere to go. So they send in Malik on third down. They hand it to him, and he is stuffed immediately. No gain, and it's going to be this rookie quarterback, Lamar Barnes, charged with trying to make a comeback. Third down and long, 1.5 minutes to go. Barnes from the shotgun. He takes the snap with time. He throws to the left, and it's incomplete. Fourth down, last chance for the Bears. Play action from the shotgun. Pressure, it's caught, and he runs to the first down marker. First down Bears. 1:11 to go. Barnes takes the snap, throws to the right, incomplete. He felt the pressure. Another third down opportunity. And he makes a clutch pass. First down to the 49-yard line. Barnes again throws, and that time he's intercepted by the Colts secondary. And that is going to wrap up the ball game. Final score, Colts 24, Chicago Bears 21. and I'll give it to him. It was a great attempt to knock off the Colts, but the backup rookie quarterback isn't able to pull it off. Colts win despite having a very lackluster running game. In other news, the Jaguars won their game against the Texans, so they improved to 11-3. That means that we have a 1-game lead over the Jaguars heading into the last 2 games of the season. The Colts, however, with the win, do clinch a playoff spot, so we're going to the playoffs, that's guaranteed. We're still just fighting for the division title. Next episode, we're going to have weeks 16 and 17 against the Titans and the Jaguars. That is going to be another great game. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. And until I see you again, my dear friends and neighbors, this is your mailman wishing you a great rest of your day.